former leader of the Soviet Union, Vladimir Lenin, said, "A lie told often enough becomes the truth," meaning lies also have the potential and the power to become the truth and to be accepted as the truth and the reality if they are told and repeated over and over and over again to the people of a society by the corrupt government and politicians through propaganda and hypocrisy and stereotypes. So if everything is basically propagandized and politicized by the government and the politicians that always want power and that always want to retain their position and authority and domination over the people under all circumstances and situations, then they have to lie regarding anything and everything that's basically at the hands of the people, which is not really true. They had to lie about corruption, education, criminality, partiality, and so on and so forth. Because if they're able to lie efficiently, wisely, and repeat that, then everyone will suddenly start believing that to be true and moral and acceptable. When in reality, lie always remains a lie. It never becomes the truth or good or moral, no matter how much progress or effort is basically put into it or added to it to actually make it or present to us as the truth. So lies are basically sugar-coated, but we can sugarcoat lies as much as we want or desire, but lies will always be revealed, exposed one day by certain weaklings or weaknesses or by some person who is critical, rational, intelligent, and wise enough to understand the double standards of the politicians and the hypocrisies, corruption, and criminality of the governments in power. So that's how lie works. When lies are repeated with precision and efficiency, then they not only become the truth, but they are also accepted by the people in the form of the truth. So that's how the whole psychology of lie works, and that's how politicians stay in power despite their crimes, corruptions, and discriminations, and that's how governments also continue to rule over people despite putting people into oppression, repression, and making them subjects to violence, communism, and religious division and other sorts of injustice and inequalities, because lies are more listened to than the truths, because truth is difficult, dark, and dangerous for most people in modern society. People always like to live in ignorance.